It all comes down to putting the student first. I think it starts there.
Education is the key to social mobility, but instead what we're seeing is a two-tier education system, an achievement gap.
Students in some of the most underperforming high schools in the most disadvantaged communities in California are being assigned to phony classes.
One type of contentless class LAUSD calls service classes.
A service period is when you work with a teacher, with an administrator.
Service means a period you can just sit down all period and, I don't know, be on your phone, do your homework if you have homework. If you're servicing for like a counselor, you might be doing some errands, but that's about it. Yeah.
Students would be assigned garbage detail or to clean whiteboards.
It's supposed to be once you have finished all of your required classes. Instead, students were getting them and they still had classes to fulfill.
Another type of contentless course LAUSD calls home periods. And in home periods, literally a student is assigned to go home.
I feel like the message by telling them just go home is basically like just, sending them on their way to the streets, basically kicking them from the schools to the streets.
You could have been put in a service period or home period, even though you still had classes to fulfill to graduate. It sets you back.
I ended up having 3 classes to make up my senior year, and that was including math and English. And these are classes that just got skipped, even though my junior year in high school, I had 3 service periods at the same time.
The state is sending a message to students that their time in school is not valuable.
And eventually they come to believe, look, if this is what my school thinks about me, maybe in fact that's all I'm worth.
You'll always hear people, oh, kids from Oakland don't graduate. You're not gonna make it. Why are you even trying? Like, I go to Fremont, I don't think I'm gonna go to college. So it just kind of breaks you down.
Cruz versus State of California is a statewide class action lawsuit on behalf of students across the state to secure meaningful learning time. The California Constitution mandates that every California student is entitled to equal educational opportunity.
The state fought us, but in the end, we were able to succeed.
As a result, we've seen change across the entire state of California.
AB 1012 is a legislation that came directly out of this lawsuit. That legislation bans these non-courses.
No student will be denied meaningful learning time because they're being sent home or warehoused in the back of a classroom.
This case just proves a student could rise up and take action and participate in cases just like this.
I just felt like I needed to make a change. I want to see more of my peers graduate. I want to see more youth, in college.
I'm not leaving this high school without going to college. That's not an option. Like, I have to go to college, and I refuse to accept otherwise. I would challenge other students by thinking about the future, thinking about younger siblings, younger family members that they have.
I can't fathom my younger brother being put in classes that he doesn't need, wasting his time, sending him home for no reason.
It really is a victory for students. There's hope that my nephews and my cousins will go on to be doctors, lawyers, instead of just like, oh, you're not gonna really do anything. There's hope.
For more information,
Para más información,
please check out the hashtag Time to Learn.
Hashtag Time to Learn.
Time to learn.